Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to day, what is it, 311, I think? Yeah, pretty sure. Pretty sure? Yeah, we'll roll with it. Actually, let me, this is schizobrain, I'm gonna go double check real quick. Day, content. What was the last video you made? Yes, today is day 311. Woohoo! It is right before my big trip that I'll be taking. So since I'm going to be gone for a little bit, I'm going to be pre-recording a couple videos for you guys so that you guys don't miss out on any lovely, fresh Sakura content. I am not going to corn that up again. That was terrible. uh, yeah. Gotta let the creative juices flow and start thinking of what to talk about. Um. Fear responses. That's a thing that I've been experiencing lately that I think maybe I'll discuss it a little bit. It can be an extension of anxiety. Or it can relate back to past events come forward into the present through reminders or memories. And shit, I'm not really feeling that. Sorry, it's hard to talk about. Just it's one thing to get anxious about something, but it's another thing when you quite literally feel like your life is in danger. And that's how bad your anxiety is. It can be crippling. And that can really mess you up for like a good chunk of your life. I would know. I've got first-hand experience with that. Actually, yeah, that's right. No, you know what? Yeah, we talked about that in the back when I was in the psych ward after the event in April. We actually discussed some ways to try and mitigate those stress responses to certain situations. And this is actually an old autism thing that I was taught back in grade school. So think if you're kind of like mindset like a train. So you have the caboose, which is green, and that's like kind of like your safe zone, like you're chill. It's at your calmest state. You're focused. You're mentally okay. Like you are calm, relaxed. And then next we have the cargo car, orange. Things are moving up kind of forward towards the engine. Or sorry, the cargo car is yellow. That's right, because it goes, yeah, yep. Okay, so that is when things start to escalate a little bit. Your anxiety kind of starts to kick up a bit. But it's not too late to dial it back. You can still kind of stop it very easily, but things are escalating. And then orange is the gas tank, your fight or flight response. That's when your heart starts to pound, your things start to happen, you start to sweat, adrenaline's pumping, and you're in a state of mind where you are like, I need to either run away from this situation or I need to fight it. And that's where most people ideally want to try and turn around. Because that's where you're actually starting to get physically ramped up, and it's a lot harder to dial yourself back without help. And then there's red, which is the engine. That is when you were at your highest level of anxiety, and you are about to explode. Like you're right at the end of it, and you're not feeling good. And that is usually when you want to try and seek outside help. Because by that point, you've passed fight or flight. You are now like breaking down. You are actively having an anxiety attack. So what ideally you want to do is you want to learn the signs when you're starting to get to yellow, which is where like you'd be in the cargo car and you'd be starting to like get those first warning signs. And if you can't figure it out by then, you definitely want to know what a fight or flight response feels like, or what the beginning of an anxiety attack feels like. Because if you can't catch it before then, it can be very, very, very hard to calm yourself without having that kind of training and help. Fortunately, I got that as a kid. Being autistic has its benefits. I learned a lot of things about social behaviors and cues and ways to calm myself and fit in, as they say. As they said. I see you back there. Yeah, no. And unfortunately, not a lot of people got that in school, because the funny thing is, they don't teach that to regular kids. They teach that to special children who need the help. But they don't have those classes for, just regular average Joe, mentally stable, but could still use the assistance on how to calm themselves down. So, thankfully, I hope that this guide has been helpful, I guess. It is something that I learned back in elementary school, and I hope that I can... of course, yes, the train metaphor is literally to appeal to fucking autistic kids, because some reason we all like trains. Or spaceships. Or cars. Or some kind of hyperfixation. Yeah, that one right there. No, I don't have my lefts and rights. That one right there. That one right there is a train nerd. Yes.
Guilty as charged.
Space nerd. You don't like coffee, you like tea, and you like making wares out of fabric. But I don't remember what your actual hyperfixation is. Or I'm just stupid and I'm blanking on it. Or you don't know. That's also possible. Trains, we already discussed this. Ironically enough, both of these ones, well, this one is hyperfixated on, I believe, what is it? Gunsmithing? And you, medieval weaponry. We all have our hyperfixations. And that's totally awesome. I mean, that's... Even people who aren't autistic, you need to have that thing that you just love to death and that you have a heavy interest in. Because for all you know, it could take you to a career. It could take you to new friends. You could get into new social groups. You could have fun interactions with said thing that could give you a lifetime's experience of a story. So, I guess moral of the story is... If there even is fucking a moral of the story, I don't know. Be autistic and have a hyperfixation. There you go. But yeah. Fuck, I don't even know what else to say. That's been day 311. Mika Fushikawa out. Yeet!
Yeah. The autistic do limes.